Do we believe in magic?
Yes.
Luca, do you believe in magic? See, I got the idea from this. Do you? Good. Good. I believe in magic. I got the idea from this last weekend. And last Sunday was a special day for me here at UUI. A friend of mine once told me, an old friend, told me that as you get older, you don't remember very many days in your life. And I will remember last Sunday for the rest of my life. Luca and I had an argument about whether we believed in magic. See, Luca and I are in the coming of age program here at UUI. I've done this for a while. I still know and still am pretty close to the first coming of age mentee-mentor relationship person I had. Some of you old folks might remember Patrick Lindsay. He and I became really good friends. His parents and I are really good friends. Patrick went off to an Ivy League school from here. He got an engineering degree. He interviewed for a bunch of big-time jobs. And he became a high school math teacher. This is what we do at UUI. We help parents bring up great kids. Last weekend, Emily Watson, Sarah wasn't here, and as a testament to Sarah, Emily Watson taught the class. A testament to Sarah because a great manager gets great people to help. And Emily taught a great class. It was about faith, and I didn't like that. Faith is a weird word to me. I have never considered that I had faith. I've bragged to people that I have no faith, but last Sunday, I figured out what my faith was. We told the story of Jack and the Beanstalk in class, and it's a metaphor. And all of the young kids, Luca and all of the other mentees, had amazing things to say about this metaphor of Jack and the Beanstalk. To make it short, because you know me, I could go on forever. The metaphor for me, as it concerns faith, was that I have faith in taking adventures. We talk about taking the path less traveled. UUI has been an adventure for me for 30 years. And I didn't have faith until last Sunday, and now I have faith. I always believed in magic, I think, Luca. Maybe you will someday. I'm not going to tell you you should. You can believe whatever you want, magic or not. But I have faith in this adventure of UUI, and it's worth supporting. My favorite thing is probably the RE program and what Sarah's doing. But I'll tell you what, just walking in here on a Sunday morning full of stress and being in the middle of this is worth it to me, and it's worth supporting. And we're going to do our pledge drive a little bit differently this year. We have a big number. We asked every committee chair, everybody who spends money at this church, what their ideal budget would be. Dawn and the Board of Trustees came up with a number, a fair compensation number for all of our employees. We have a big factor in our budget is what we pay our employees. And you can all remember last year at our congregational meeting, and everybody didn't like the fact that we weren't compensating our employees fairly, and we ended up doing it. And we should. We have great employees here. We have a structure, and it needs to work. So our budget this year is a very aspirational budget. That doesn't mean if we don't reach it, it won't be a success. Anything we do will be a success, but we'll just have to do with a little bit less than our aspirations. So our budget this year that we're trying to get in pledges is $496,000. And we're going to do things a little bit different. I want to show you something. You'll see this on the way out. We've made it very easy to make your pledges. As we speak, an email is going out to the congregation, and it will have three things in it. It will have this letter, and at the bottom of this letter is this same QR code. You can scan this QR code and be taken right to a place in Breeze, which is our software. If you haven't signed up yet, this will be a great time to sign up for Breeze. You can make your pledge directly on that. You will also be getting, for the first time, we've handed these out to people who requested them before, but you will be getting a giving guide. It's a UUI giving guide adjusted to where we are here and the incomes and expenses here in Indianapolis. So you will have a giving guide. And for those of you who like paper, you'll get the standard old pledge form. There's so many ways to make your pledge here. If you've got any questions about how to make it, you can come talk to me after church. I also have about 50 copies of these documents if you're not confident with email. But if you get email, don't pick them up because I only have 50. And I have some copies of the aspirational budget here too, if you want to look at that. So, I hope that we will all be generous. You don't have to pledge today. You should think about it. You should look at the giving guide. You should look at the budget. And it would be great if we could get as close to it as we can. Thank you for your attention.
There are so many ways we get to share with each other. And what one person might call magic is known to others by other names. Grace, random acts of kindness, senseless acts of beauty, and sometimes even luck. And sometimes generosity, which you'll all recall is the G in JetPig, in point of fact. I didn't bring him today because this is a meatless soup. I didn't want anyone to get freaked out. JetPig is safe. There's no bacon in here. But when you pay attention, you'll find that you experience these moments of magic everywhere. It's very easy to focus only on problems in the world around us. And in fact, I don't know how many of you clocked it, but there was a huge environmental discussion going on over here among a couple of elementary schoolers during about half the service. So we're all thinking about those things. But when we look really, really closely, we can be a spy of kindness and find grace and kindness and generosity in the world around us from moment to moment. And in fact, the more we practice spying kindness and generosity and grace, the more we start to see it everywhere. And everyone has something they can share.